Have you hit a plateau when it comes to your photography? It's pretty crazy, but two photographers can start at the exact same time, shoot the same subjects, even use the same gear. And yet, one keeps improving year after year, while the other just kind of stays stuck. But why is this? It has nothing to do with talent, but it does have everything to do with mindset and habits. Today, we are going to talk about the hidden reasons why you've hit a plateau and what other photographers do to prevent this from happening. For those of you who've hit a plateau or feel like you're right on the verge of hitting one, I'm also going to give you a challenge to help you break through this problem.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images.
As you listened to my opening remarks about plateauing, maybe you're sitting there right now thinking, I'm not sure, right? Have I hit a plateau? Am I on the verge of hitting one? Where am I with this? Here are some signs that you've hit a plateau. Number one, all of your shots look the same. We talk a lot on this channel about working the scene, right? When you're out in the field, you're out on a photography session. If you're taking your photos from the same shooting angles, the same shooting height, everything is going to look the same. This will cause your photography to become really pretty predictable, right? And everything will look the same. Mix it up, change angles, change heights. When you're out in the field, take some risks. Number two, you find yourself constantly making the same mistakes. Maybe when you're out in the field, you're finding that you're continually taking pictures without regard for composition. Maybe your photos are poorly exposed because you're afraid to raise your ISO. Whatever it is, it's time to do something different. Again, take a risk, take a chance, push yourself out of your comfort zone. It's the only way you're going to break free from this plateau and actually improve as a photographer. Number three, there isn't anything about your photos that shows real growth. If you sit down to look at your photos, right, you should be able to look at photos from, let's say, a year ago and compare those to your current photos. And you should be able to see some growth between those images. Maybe the difference is how you're using lighting now compared to how you used it a year ago. Maybe it's something to do with your composition. Maybe your images are just sharper. Whatever the differences are, you should be able to see at least some improvements between the photos you're taking currently and the photos you took a year ago. The question becomes, what causes you to hit a plateau? Number one, you stop experimenting. Many photographers find something that they feel works really well. Maybe it's a certain look or a certain location or whatever it is, but they never move beyond it. Their growth stops the minute their consistency becomes a comfort for them. Number two, you focus on gear, not growth. Improvements in photography rarely come from buying a new camera or buying a new lens. It comes from understanding why a photo works. Professional photographers look at their images and analyze them for composition, lighting, timing. They're not analyzing them for megapixels. Number three, you don't reflect. One detail that really separates professional photographers from an amateur is how much effort they place on studying their own work. Most amateurs shoot, they edit, they post, and then they move on, right? The best photographers are those that look at their images and constantly ask this very simple question: what could I have done differently to make this a better image? What are the traits of photographers that are always growing? and improving. Number one, they seek discomfort. They deliberately shoot in bad lighting, difficult weather situations, and they find creative ways to challenge themselves, to push themselves to new heights. Number two, they actively learn. They break down other photographers' work and ask, why does this photo work? They essentially reverse engineer the shot to better understand the components that make it great. Number three, they build systems. Good photographers have systems for everything. How they photograph their subjects, how they edit their photos. I talk about this one a lot. Step-by-step editing process is essential. How they review their photos later on, asking themselves that important question we discussed a little earlier. What could I have done to make this photo better? We need to remember that growth is not random, it's planned. If you've hit a plateau or you feel you're on the verge of hitting a plateau, here is your challenge. I want you to grab your camera and I want you to go out and photograph something that makes you feel very uncomfortable. Maybe that's a new genre, some sort of new subject, a new angle, different lighting. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Be uncomfortable. Later on, after you've captured those images, I want you to study what you've captured. And if it and maybe look at it and think, why didn't this work or why did it work? Understand the photo in its entirety. By doing this little exercise, this is what is gonna really start to help you improve as a photographer. This is when real growth happens. Hey, if you're tired of paying monthly subscription fees for your editing software, then it's time for you to go check out DxO Photolab 9. You can simply use my link in the show notes below and head on over to check it out. If you decide that you want to purchase it, just be sure to also use my special discount code at the time of checkout. That is Magnolia, and that will help you to receive a little bit of a discount off the product. In fact, it'll save you 15% off of your purchase. But if you're not quite ready to make a purchase yet, then download a 30-day free trial. This will give you plenty of time to try out the product and see what you can do with it. It's going to really be pretty amazing. I'm sure you will love it too. So be sure to check that out. If you're thinking, hey, I don't know DxO Photolab, I'm not sure how to use it, well, don't worry. Because if you buy it and you're ready to put a step-by-step process in place for your photo editing, as we talked about earlier in this video, then you're gonna wanna check out my DxO Photolab 9 Masterclass. This will teach you a step-by-step process from editing your photos from beginning to end. My Masterclass also comes with a lot of extras, such as my entire free preset collection for wildlife, for portraits, and for landscape and nature photography as well. So you can just head over to my store to check all of this out at magnoliaphotographysc.com/store. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate it. But before you leave, you might want to check out this next video right here.